What's up, everybody? Back with another video. This news segment came up in my feed, and the only reason why it caught my attention is because you can see it right there in the right-hand corner. Terminate the United States Constitution. Now, I skimmed through the entire video, and then I did not see them talk about terminating the United States Constitution at all. So I'm like, what kind of programming is this? Subliminally. This is how bold and brazen they have gotten. This entire segment, I'll leave the link in the description, but I fast forwarded it. They did not talk about terminate the United States Constitution at all. It was just sitting there through the entire segment. I told you guys what their agenda is, and they're putting it right in front of our faces, programming the sheep to accept it. It's simply unbelievable. Check it out. Peace and love.
The Biden stock market continued to hit an all-time high records today, as it has done repeatedly. But it hit those records today while President Biden stressed at the NATO summit today that beneficiaries of the military aid to Ukraine are, first of all, the workers in American factories producing the military equipment that is delivered.
Our readiness in defense supply chain.
I thought we had a good meeting today, NATO.
Is
at the end of the NATO summit
is a bigger NATO, a stronger NATO, and a NATO with the resolve that we need.
President Biden will hold a press conference at the end of the NATO summit tomorrow evening, currently scheduled for 5:30 p.m. Vice President Harris campaigned in Texas today at a national meeting of her college sorority.
A crime of hate, as he intended, women call home. Every state except Virginia has a ban. To agree with her priest, her pastor. Understand him. Understand. The former president wants to pass a national abortion ban to outlaw abortion in every single state. But we will not let him. Must honor individual choice, fewer rights than our mothers. Immune against his political.
Okay, and now to the Morning Joe video of Nancy Pelosi. Here is what Nancy Pelosi actually said this morning on Morning Joe when she was asked about President Biden's candidacy.
The caucus anymore, but
Yes.
Let him.
I want him to do whatever he decides to do, whatever he decides we go with. Vermont's junior Senator Peter Welch did not follow Nancy Pelosi to the United States Senate. That's his. Joe Biden today releasing a statement saying the AFL. We're going to show you what he said in just a moment. But I showed you that video of the president's entrance and shaking hands and moving around the room. And so we're going to show you this because not only do people say he cannot do this, at doing what he's doing.
This is your family. We couldn't be more honored. We are investing in Mr. President.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please sit down. Sees it, make a little panda we're working. An even shot down. Up the country. Read. Own the remaining.
Available to every network in the country. Most of those networks have not shown you a second of that video, but they have delivered to you endless discussions about what that man you just saw is capable of and what he's not capable of, without including any of the video of what he actually did, what he actually said today. Teleprompter full of lies.
We will quickly build the greatest economy in the history of
energy dominant in the world has seen. As of tonight, the presidential campaign is the oldest candidate.
And that video was like 17 minutes long. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? But I told you guys, this is their plan. And they put it right in our faces. Remember who said we need to terminate some parts of the Constitution? The man himself. Peace and love, everybody. I just wanted to point that out.